6 simple ways to be funnier and likable instantly. Have you ever noticed how some people can make everyone around them laugh effortlessly? It's not just about being naturally funny, it's a skill you can learn. In this video, I'll show you 6 easy ways to make people laugh and enjoy being around you more, even if you don't consider yourself a naturally funny person. Stick around till the end because the last tip is one of the easiest ways to become instantly more charismatic. Play dumb, but smartly. One of the easiest ways to make people laugh is to pretend you don't understand something obvious. This works especially well when someone is explaining something simple or when you purposely misinterpret a phrase. Imagine someone asks, "Can you pass me the salt?" You pause, look confused, and say, "Salt? Oh no, I only know how to pass pepper." Another example is from The Office when Michael Scott constantly misunderstands common phrases, like when he hears you miss 100% of the shots you don't take and attributes it to himself. The key here is to keep a straight face for a second before letting them in on the joke. A sincerity fake-out works by setting up an emotional or meaningful moment, then flipping it into a joke at the last second. Let's say a friend asks how your weekend was. You take a deep breath and say, "Honestly, it was life-changing. I reflected on my purpose, reconnected with myself, and binge-watched 3 seasons of a reality show about people who can't cook." A great example of this is from stand-up comedians who often start sincere stories before completely flipping them into absurdity. The 3-point list works by saying 2 real things and making the third one obviously absurd. Someone asks why you love your job. You say, "Oh, for sure. First, I love the creative freedom. Second, the people are amazing. And third, the unlimited supply of free paper clips. It's honestly why I wake up every morning." This works because our brains expect patterns. When the third thing doesn't match, it's instantly funny. You'll see this technique in sitcoms. Exaggerate so much it's clearly a joke. Once you've established a playful vibe, exaggeration is an easy way to make people laugh. The trick is to go so over the top that no one could take you seriously. For example, your friend says they were 5 minutes late. Instead of saying "no big deal," you gasp and say, "5 minutes? I sat here aging, growing older, reflecting on my life's choices. I almost wrote my will." This works because it turns a small moment into something ridiculously dramatic. Think of how characters like Ron Burgundy in Anchorman or Joey in Friends react to things. Make jokes that elevate the other person. This might be the most charismatic humor tip of all, making someone else the star of the joke, in a good way. Example, let's say your friend says they finished a project at the last minute. You respond, "Honestly, I think you work best under pressure. You should start a TED Talk, Procrastination, the Secret to Genius." This works because it's light-hearted, boosts their confidence, and makes them feel appreciated while still being funny. You'll see charismatic hosts like Graham Norton do this constantly with celebrities. A late-night host making a guest feel good through humor. Self-deprecating humor, done right. Making fun of yourself can be a powerful way to be likable, as long as it's light-hearted and confident. The trick is to laugh at your quirks, not attack yourself. Example, let's say you trip while walking. Instead of getting embarrassed, you go, "Well, that was my audition for America's Next Top Model. Didn't go as planned." Comedians like Conan O'Brien and Ryan Reynolds do this constantly, acknowledging flaws, but in a way that makes them look even more confident. Final thoughts: how to be more charismatic. Humor is a powerful tool for making connections, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. If you want to form genuine relationships, whether it's friendships, mentors, or dating, you need to be able to confidently start conversations, hook people in the first few minutes, build a connection so they want to see you again. Check out my other video on self-improvement. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's your favorite type of humor?